What's up, everybody? Your boys are back.
Yeah.
But before we even start, I want to say, as everybody out there might know, and if you don't know, this show is, and everything moving forward is dedicated to my pops who just passed away a couple days ago. He had a long fight, but now he could rest. And everybody, thank you to everybody around the planet. I couldn't answer everybody, but it's a good feeling to know that there's people all around the planet sending their love, and it makes you feel like you have a lot, you got a lot of family members. So I heard more from people around the planet than I did actual blood family members. That's just a fact. So I really appreciate it. Shout out to everybody. I know my family feels it, and again, shout out to everybody who not only said a prayer and all that, but also just to check up on me. But your boy is good, and why you think the hard corner is still in the motherfucking building? Because my father and my fam wouldn't have it any other way. So we are back. Busky, on a lighter note,
Yes.
what's been going on with you?
It's just life. We not,
Yeah.
a little bit less than you. Rest in peace to your pops. Obviously that's a big deal. Your whole family, the whole nine, brother. You know the deal. We're here for you. And tragic, horrible news. But like we said before, life moves on. So that's why we're here. And the hard corner is definitely in the building, no matter what.
Yeah, for sure. And this is why we do this, because this also keeps our brain focused and on track. And exactly. And I just want to send a little message to everybody out there feeling emo and one of those, I'm one of these dark people. Fuck the world, whatever. Listen, be glad you're alive to have people hear you complain and be a little bitch. So, all right, with that being said, welcome back to reality. That's and right. Here we are. But shout out to everybody who also just came out and supported us on that last Life Agony tour. We're gonna get more into that, but shout out to the UK, man. Hardcore lives in the UK. But what do we got? We got, speaking of tours, let's just right off the grip. In about 2 weeks, finally, your boys will be back. Rebellion Tour 2023. Listen, everybody out there, everybody and their mother's already been back there. But your boy hasn't touched base in his second home yet. And my second home is all of Europe.
Yeah.
But Busky, you see, it's easy for me to talk about this because I'm in the fucking band.
Yeah.
But that shit is a fucking stacked lineup right there.
That's a banger, and this is the 9th installment of the Rebellion Tour, which is amazing to think. It's almost been, 10 of these.
Crazy.
And this lineup is always solid every single year, it's always great. So great to see Drain in the mix.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, it's good to usher in the new, as well as, representing for the older guys, H2O, Hazen Street in there. Hometown Crew, haven't heard them, but always cool to see a name on the flyer that you don't know.
Yeah.
And shout out to The Take, obviously.
Willie Dick Shepler in the house, my brother. You know what time.
Word
additional time. Listen, from the bottom to the top.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm glad they kept it. We had to come back and hit them hard with that. It's all about family business on this tour. But we had to bring that new blood. We had to bring that youth crew blood. We had to bring that Take blood, that additional time. We're trying to.
It's awesome.
We're crossing with all our I's and all them Q's or whatever that saying is.
Yeah.
That's what's happening here. But not even just by design, just as, hey, let's stack a bill up. That's going to have a little of everything of what's popping or what you should know what's going to be popping, basically.
Yep.
And again, I'm fucking excited because I haven't been back in, I don't know what, it'll be like 4 years, 4 years. And it's been the first time we haven't been there in about 28 years.
Wow.
We've been away from Europe in about that long. So
and that's what I was just thinking. For you to say that you haven't been there in 4 years, that's wild to think of. Your schedule used to be 4 times a year sometimes, years ago. So yeah, that'll be great for you guys. And it's dope. It's good to see, like you said, it's good to see these bills, these bands switching it up. I remember years ago people complaining that there's not enough diversity on bills. you know, and it's like, well, here you go. I mean, look at this. This is dope. Like you said, Youth Crew, you got the take on the Oi, you know, angle,
Yeah.
obviously the modern heaviness, classic H2O, classic Madball, classic Hazen Street. So yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, and listen, shout out to Monster Music. Shout out to Scorp. Listen, they're fucking really in touch with helping bands out, making these tours happen, because without these bands, a lot of these tours would not be happening. So, you know, a lot of people like talking about on some corporate shit, whatever. All I know, ain't nobody getting more gutter than us. And they're helping. They're in the trenches making these some of these tours happen. So shout out to them, and shout out to my brother Scorp for making things happening. So Monster Music all day. Shout out. And listen, look at the fucking, again, every city. I couldn't pick. There's 1,000 other cities we could have added, but this is a good start for, you know, a good entrance back to our second home. So I'm psyched, everybody. Shout out to James Coffey, my brother Dave Kennedy, who will be in the building, and everybody. Smoking Word TV.
Hell yeah.
And the Hard Corner will be in the building. And you know who's gonna have the most live in the motherfucking game, and that's your boy. So everybody subscribe, hit the reminder buttons and all that. Hit all them things that you're supposed to be hitting.
Yeah.
You know, that's what she said, by the way.
Yep. Hit it.
But what do we got? What else we got? What we got next?
Coming up next, we got a cool a cool thing coming up in July in California. Indecision Records, very cool record label on the West Coast. It's been around for 30 years now. So he's got an anniversary show coming up July 28th and 29th at the Garden Grove, at the Garden Amp in Garden Grove. And so far the lineup, let's get this up here.
Yeah, put that shit up.
Of what's been announced is pretty amazing. So take a look at this. Undertow, super cool band from, you know, back in the 90s, Seattle. These guys went on to be in HIMSA and some other pretty cool bands. The Promise will be playing, Suicide File, Field of Flames, Skullcrack, Power Alone. Those are sort of some newer past 10 years bands. God Collider, Strife, Adamantium, Change, School Drugs, Mean Season, Reunion. Just saw also that was announced is Throwdown with the original singer, original lineup that will be playing. And I definitely know that there's another pretty cool reunion announcement.
Let me ask you, is this that Garden Grove where like Gorilla Biscuits played, I think AF? That looks like a cool ass spot. And what I'm really psyched about is a cool spot like that that's like doing consistent hardcore show.
Yep.
Because I'm done with squats. I don't want to see no more squat shows. Only on video. You know, if I have to attend, I want to be at the Garden Grove, whatever this shit's called. But really cool shit, man. Because I see from the AF show to the GB show.
Yeah. Now
this is cool shit. And there'll be when's the last time you were in California?
It's been a very long time. Yeah, I don't even know. Had to have been. I don't even know, man. So yeah, I'm excited to actually be a part of celebrating 30 years for my friend. You know, I mean, it's amazing to think that this guy started this thing 30 years ago. He's a photographer. On top of that, he did a zine back in the day. He's just, you know, he's an all-around amazing guy. So we're excited to be a part of that and to be excited to play with some of these bands. You know, I would have never thought I'd be playing with Undertow or
cool,
you know, I don't know, some Mean Season. I grew up listening to these bands, so it's cool when these things come full circle, you know. So
yeah, you never know, man. Your boy might just pop up there, you know. We might have to just make things happen at the Garden Grove. July 28th, 29th. You know, I just need to be on the list plus 50. Because you know the deal, but it's good, and it's good to see the Fam and Strife there doing it. And there's some bands I don't know of, but it's cool shit, man. Again, it's like there's a lot, you know, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of new bands or bands that weren't in my lane now getting in my lane where I'm actually starting to see that. So it's making, you know, it's refreshing.
Yeah. And a lot of these bands are just, you know, again, like they were moments in time back in those days. You know, they put just like The Promise. We were only a band for a couple of years, you know, but those couple of years that we were around, we did some pretty cool, fun things, you know, and it's cool that now 20 years later, those things are still recognized and we can come back and play these little special shows, and it all makes sense. It's all good. It's cool. So
Yeah, no, for sure. Go
yeah,
check
tickets
that.
I think are going on sale this Friday. So definitely grab some tickets for that, because I'm sure it's hopefully gonna
Definitely, and there's a lot of worse places you could be in July.
Yeah.
You'll be in California in July. I heard things are really green around that time, so your boy might be in the building. You never know. Heavy Collective.
That's right.
You stay tuned, but definitely, man. Stack Show, it's cool. And is this the full lineup, or is there going to be more bands?
No, they're still announcing. I know, definitely another reunion, which will be pretty cool, pretty big to hear.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know, maybe some other surprises. So stay tuned.
Shit. Hell yeah, cool shit.
Yeah.
And now, what do we got up? We got a staple that's back, but it's back with that it got that new, it's like bumped with steroids.
Yeah.
It's the return of the Black and Blue 2023. The Black and Blue Bowl is officially back.
Yeah.
But when I say it's bumped with steroids, boom, we got some you know what it is? When you go we just came back from Denver, and up there, and even in the 7-Eleven, you're able to buy oxygen, right? These oxygen things that when you're a little out of breath, you breathe that stuff in, and then you feel like that.
Yeah.
Now,
yes.
the Black and Blue this year is feeling like that to me right now. When I saw this, there's always a great lineup, but I'll keep it fucking real. I'm tired of all these old comebacks and whatnots and all that. That's all cool in the gang. I want to see the new blood or the not so old guys coming back. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. So I think they got it. I think the recipe for this one is fucking ridiculous. We're gonna start from the bottom up, but right before going into the bands, at first look, Busky, what did you think?
Oh, amazing. I was on the committee throughout the year of bouncing ideas here and there, throwing names against the wall, who sticks, what doesn't. But I think from the rip, it was already pretty well figured out, and that's just it. Like it's always every year it's shuffling this band around and who can support here better and whatever. It's a game of chess, and putting a lineup together. It's an arduous task. It really is. So this thing, and when you see it done and you see it on paper, you're like, damn, that looks amazing. And then you start thinking about the bands playing one after another, and Marauder, and then Bulldoze, and Pain of Truth, and it's going to be phenomenal, and yeah, I mean, from the bottom up, like you said, both days is just amazing.
Yeah, look, first of all, before we even get into that, right now, just go buy those tickets right now.
Yeah.
May 12th, Saturday, May 13th, and I'm glad they didn't do no Sunday. And if they did it something else, if you decided to do that, you could do that. But Sunday's God's day. Even God rested on it. No, but
it's also Mother's Day too.
It's Mother's Day?
That weekend. I think it's also Mother's Day that weekend.
You heathen sloths. That's good. That's why they left it off. So okay, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them for fucking having some morals.
Shout out to the moms out there. You got to give the moms their day.
Hell yeah! Shout out to all you mamas out there.
Yeah.
But no, but I think the days are perfect either. To have that on a Friday, that's a stacked bill, and that's a fucking Friday.
You know what I want to say too, real quick, because you say that, and I thought about this. I love the fact that fucking dudes are going to be rolling out of that venue at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
I love that shit. Not
That's what
fucking
I mean.
9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. All right, now what are we doing the rest of it? Like, no, I want to go. I want 1, 2, 3 in the morning rolling out of the venue.
Yes,
like
and that should be the hangout.
Yeah.
That should be the bar. Why go to a fucking bar where it should be right there where everybody you need to be with is going to be in one spot.
There. Yep.
Under one, that's one big hut.
Yep.
So the natives shouldn't have to go nowhere else.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that's the spot. But let's start. So right off the grip, we got Strangle You. I never heard them, but I fuck with that name.
Yeah.
Strangle You. I don't even know. Do you know who they are?
I think they're a Philly band.
Great name, Strangle You.
Yep.
We got the fam count time. Shout out to Junior in California. We got California in the building. What's the next one? What we got over here?
Missing Link.
Missing Link.
Yep.
I couldn't read that, but shout out to them. I know they've been doing their thing. They've been keeping busy for sure.
Yeah.
We got Wrong Move. Risk, another. We got the OGs, Rhythm and Fear. Let me tell you about Rhythm and Fear. Not only being South Florida OG, shout out to them for representing and being one of the few bands, and probably the main band that's under the hardcore metal umbrella that's still representing in Florida. Shout out to them and for killing it with the Marauder shit. We'll get to that when we get to that. Because, well, you know, you were there too, Busky. I forgot. We got Sector. I never heard of them, but those letters are dope.
Yeah.
Who are they? Do you know them?
Chicago dudes, guys from MH Chaos and Hold My Own, who were playing
dope.
on the following day. Yeah, so
dope.
Chicago shit.
I like those letters, man. I fuck with that shit.
Yep.
And we got the homeboys from Combust. Dope. Yep. You already know. That's that fucking East Coast flavor that we all know. I fuck with that, and I get excited when I see that type of graph.
Yeah.
In the bands, because I already know what I'm. I already know how that meal tastes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what you're in for.
Exactly. And the Vision of Mine. We got the OGs. Shout out to the OGs of All Out War. I'm glad to see them back, and I'm glad to see them getting fucking the due that they deserve, because mad people bit them. They've been doing that real heavy, gritty, dirty, upstate, polluted water, hardcore, crossover metal shit before it was in style. Always heavy, always hard, always representing. Yeah. And I'm glad that, like, I seen them on the cover of some magazine, and I can't lie, I got excited.
Yeah.
You know, almost like, it was like, yeah, like, one of us got that. I was proud and well deserved. So shout out to fucking them. And they got some new music. Well, yeah, we're gonna get into that.
They do,
too,
yeah.
so.
We'll be mentioning that later, of course.
And we got, listen, my brother with Marauder. Now, the lineup with the Marauder lineup is the guys from Rhythm and Fear. Mm-hmm. Me and Busky happened to catch them in Jacksonville. And I'm going to say this, not just because that's my brother. It's probably one of the best Marauder sets I've seen in years. In many, many, many years, where I was listening to I was looking for mistakes.
Yeah.
And I wasn't getting them, and I was blown away.
Yeah.
They fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Busky, I don't know. I felt I was mad. I was a super fan again. Yeah. At that moment over there.
Yeah. Well, what I took away from that, which is why I even told the band guys, I was like, what I love about that was, there's different versions of Marauder throughout the years. There's obviously been the original lineup. There's been the Jorge lineup with Saab and Anthony and all these guys. Was the Upstate Albany lineup, the God Is I era with Darian and some of those guys with Monster, right? Which is a cool era. So for me, I don't know. I've seen Marauder through all these different eras with different singers, different members, different writers, everything. This was amazing. It really was, because it sounded exactly like the demo. They copied a lot of the riffing. Certain parts on the demo were different than they were on record. Yep. So they copied that. And to your point about the Rhythm of Fear guys is, they're technically a metal band, hardcore dudes playing metal, really. And a lot of the times Marauder had hardcore guys as members, which was cool because you need that. But what I liked about this version, it was metal dudes, really playing metal hardcore. So the metal side of those songs really shine a lot more, and it's just a different hardness. It's tougher. It's just more grittier
and it's just what it was about Marauder. At the time, absolutely. They were our crossover metal band. So when you heard them, you wanted to hear. And one thing about metal was, like it or not, it had to be crisp, tight as fuck. Yeah. And and they pulled it off. I was psyched and I was amped, man. The shit sounded really good. And I'm amped for Minus. Yeah. Minus sounded great. I'm glad he didn't drink a bottle of whiskey, so he fucking killed it. Yeah. But again, I'm glad they were able to fucking jump on this. I actually didn't know at the time, and so it was a good little surprise for me too. So. Yeah,
and I think it'll be great. In Brooklyn under this lineup, under these bands, it's gonna be killer.
And then we got again the OGs Bulldoze. They are back and they've been doing their thing. I think Kev will be fucking proud. I think they're doing it right. It seems like they've been celebrating. I get that feeling of celebration when I see the set. Shout out to Zach and all of them.
Yeah.
I grew up with them, you know what I mean? And I'm glad to see them doing it, and I'm glad that the new generation gets a taste of that beatdown shit, because that's the DNA right there.
Well, and again, to segue into Pain of Truth, there would be no Pain of Truth if there wasn't Bulldoze or Marauder or All Out War. You know what I mean? And so it's really cool to see, the generations sort of growing and these bands getting the respect they deserve. And especially Bulldoze, with Kev passing away, this could have all just, gone away after that. But the celebration continues, the generational growth continues, the legacy continues. Like, this whole thing has to move forward. So I'm stoked to see Bulldoze. All the footage I've seen of the shows they played so far, they sound amazing.
And you got to see them, right?
No, I haven't seen them, but I've seen a couple videos, and fucking they look great and they sound great. And it's Bulldoze members, so it's not like it's a bunch of fill-in dudes. I mean, these guys were all in Bulldoze.
Yeah,
exactly. It just
so
happens that Puda is now playing, singing, and
Puda always sang and had a part. All those guys were. Again, man, I'm psyched to see that. The energy's there. Shout out to them again. That's family right there. Go check out that Bulldoze tribute. Or I don't know what you call that, a Bulldoze. We got to come up with a name for that. A fucking but shout out to Bulldoze and headlining, which is a fucking a big breath of fresh air and in the right direction.
Yeah.
We got fucking Pain of Truth headlining the first day of the Black and Blue.
Yeah.
Again, what it goes to show you where the music is now. It goes to show that the new generation is here, and they're fucking and they plan to fucking stick their flag in.
Yeah.
In this land of hardcore fucking generations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they're holding it down too. And that's the thing, is like, these dudes aren't faking it. These dudes are all real deal hardcore kids. I've watched them literally grow up from the time that they were kids, pre-teenagers even, throughout their whole entire tens.
Great band, hard shit, man.
Yeah, man. So these dudes are the real deal, and it's great to see. It really is, because they work hard as well. Nothing's been handed to them. They've gone on tour. They've had bands prior to this for years. This isn't their first band, even though it's the first band that maybe people know of. These dudes have been grinding. They've been in the trenches for 10 years.
We're gonna see if I'm gonna reach out, see if we could get them on the show next week, because I want to have a bunch of these guys come out and let's blow this shit out. Let's really celebrate the music. Let's celebrate the culture.
Yep.
You already know what's the deal. New York City in the fucking summer.
Yeah. And that's just day one. That's just day one. We just spent 10, 15 minutes talking about day one.
Exactly. And that's just Friday.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And again, I love that was Friday. For exactly what you said, without knowing it and putting it in that way, but that's exactly. You spend it, like, the night just gets started.
Yeah.
And you got this fucking throughout the night. Oh, forget it, man.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a banger.
That's I'm psyched for that.
Yep.
And then we got fucking day 2. You wake up Saturday, you eat a good fucking egg and cheese on a roll, New York City shit.
Yeah.
You get a bagel, or you could get what do you call a fake bagel? I don't know what for the vegans, whatever. Gluten. I don't care if you're gluten free, if your pH balance or whatever is off, whatever it is, like they say. You wake up that morning and you're still alive. Boom, you got day 2 to remember.
Yeah.
Right off the grip, it starts at 1. So you listen, you bums. Even if you out to 6 a.m., and that's not bad. That's still all right. 6 a.m., you got to, boom, how many hours is that?
You could make one.
And if you break 9, even if you have one of those nights, you take a 1 hour wink at 12, boom. You're in for never again. While you're watching Never Again, you can tell yourself, never again will I do this shit.
Yeah.
Because if you broke night, Saturday morning, you will be, and I know a lot of you out there will be saying never again.
Yeah.
Saturday morning of the Black and Blue Bowl 2023.
Yep.
But what we got? Let's start from the bottom. We got Never Again. I'm not familiar with them. Busky, Do you know anything about them?
Sort of new band. Can't really give you too much. I have heard them. It's cool. Definitely get there to check them out.
We got Mutually Assured Destruction, right? Did I say that right?
Yes.
Listen,
you remember Fire and Ice? Remember that band Fire
yeah.
and Ice from Richmond? Groder, the guitar player.
I remember. Yeah,
this is Groder's new band.
Wow. Oh shit.
And actually, they're not too new. I say new, but they're really not too new. Very cool band, a little bit more metal crossover style. But if you were into Fire and Ice and Groder's riffing, you'll definitely like this shit.
Yeah, they've been, and I always loved the name of the band.
Yeah,
that was always a cool name because I like that Dungeons and Dragon wizard shit.
Yeah.
Shout out into another and Richie with the Shire music. Speaking of what else we got? What's that? I don't know what that font is, but I like it, but I can't read that shit.
That's our boy Tomoki's band, Deja.
Oh, shout out to Tomoki. I fuck with that. I like it, but I can't read that shit. But I also can't read,
It's I don't know, it's like Discharge, D-beat kind of punk, fast, dirty, loud, obnoxious shit. It's really cool. Tomoki's a good dude. GBT. Shout out to GBT.
Oh, hell Tomoki. Yeah. Killing it. And they got that roots. That's what I like with them. Yeah. They like that gritty shit that, they keep that shit in. They're very on the outside like this. Shout out to all my Nippos out there, all my Japanese out there. They're just civilized savages like myself. I love it. So shout out to
Silent Assassin.
I can't wait. Hopefully I could be back to see. I need to get back to Japan ASAP, man. We got everybody out there. We need the freaking Hard Corner to go live.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Exactly. Let's make it happen out there. But who else we got? We got Hold My Own. Again, they've been grinding too. I seen them working.
Yep.
Playing a lot. We got who else we got? What's that?
MH Chaos.
Oh shit, MH Chaos. I didn't even recognize. I never seen it with that font.
That font, yeah, it's a cool logo. Really cool logo.
Yeah, and again, I love the name. That's a great name.
Yeah.
Fool's Game. We got Life's Questions. We got Ended. Again, Ended been fucking grinding, man. Those motherfuckers. Another, again, some of the fucking people out there doing it. Now, what do we got on top of that? I won't even attempt that.
That's Year of the Knife.
Year of the Knife.
That's their new logo.
Shout out to Year of the Knife.
Yeah.
And shout out to fucking the hieroglyphics they're using on that to stump me.
Yep.
Because that's a hard one to read.
Yep.
That's crazy. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out where
Year of the Knife. It's all in there.
It's in there.
Somehow it's all in there.
Everybody out, excuse me, I got my GED, and that's why I have my son, and I make sure he goes to after school programs because I'm a moron.
We got to get him on that logos program so he can translate some of these logos for us.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have to start translating the Sanskrit shit for me. But all right, what else we got here? We got we know a couple of people with a couple of these things. We got restraining order. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
I know Gator Fu got a couple of those in his life.
He hates seeing those two words together.
Oh, he hears that. He goes, not again. Restraining order again.
Yeah. Chill right up the back of his spine.
Shout out to Gator Fu and shout out to his Grindr account. Killing it. All right. Who else we got? What else we got? We got
Richmond back in the house. Naysayer.
Shout out to Naysayer again. That's already that font with that name. That's like they could claim that. I see that font and that name. It seems like boom. That's like their shit. Yep. Even though people use similar, I don't want to see the Naysayer logo in any other type of lettering.
Anything other than that.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah. I got used to it.
Yeah.
And same thing with the Brace War.
Yeah.
I gotta say that they something about, and that is that B and that W.
And you want to know what? That's just the Warzone font.
Is it?
That's the Warzone. Yeah, no. Look at War. That's the Warzone font.
Really? I gotta take a look at it.
Yep. But they just, that logo, the way that it sits, the capital B, the capital W, it breaks it up enough that it doesn't, it doesn't bite the Warzone logo. But essentially, that's the same letters as the Warzone.
Get out of here. I never put it together. Shout out to them for fun.
Yeah. Brace War. Shout out again. Very cool to see Naysayer Brace War, coming back. They were a band 15 years, ago now, almost maybe even 20. So, cool to see the old guys coming back amongst, a sea of a bunch of younger guys, too.
Yeah, boom. And then we got capping off, which is great, too. Again, again, back, not only back on the scene, but flipping pies like a fucking savage. Aaron, Death Threat. We got Death Threat fucking headlining the Saturday, May 13th, fucking Black and Blue 2023. They've been on a tear. Whatever couple of shows they've been doing, I can feel the energy. And you know what? Death Threat reminds me of a lot of the lay of some of the newer bands today. Like so the type of energy they had reminds me of some of the cool newer bands now. Yeah. In a way, for some reason. Maybe the space that Death Threat was when we were around, that's how I'm feeling they fit in as we see these new bands. Yeah. They were like in that world for some reason. I don't think
the landscape changes. I just think the scenery does. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think what same shit that we went through when we 20, 30 years ago when we were fucking first coming up, it all still happens. It's just a different name of a different band, you know? So yeah, that's just the way it works. And this is 25 years for Death Threat, original lineup. Obviously, Boulder won't be there. Yeah. Unfortunately, rest in peace, Boulder. But
my bro, shout out to Boulder, man.
Hell yeah.
And fucking
Wayne will I think Wayne might be in the mix, possibly. I don't know. But original lineup. So hopefully Jamie on drums, Larry on bass, and you know, all that shit. So that'll be dope to see Death Threat, man. They're always amazing. And I feel like it's been a number of years since they've even, man, have they ever even played a bowl?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think I don't think they've ever even played a bowl. So this might even be their debut.
And shout out to Aaron. And what's the name of his pizza spot? Yo, Aaron, I need some pizza. Yeah. That shit looks off the hook. We were so close the last time we were up there, but we couldn't make it. But go support. I think it's Tommy T's. Is that
Tommy B's?
Tommy B's. Yep. I don't want to fuck that up. Shout out to Aaron. Go support them. First of all, he's a pizza king. I'm claiming him as New York hardcore's pizza king. But it looks off the hook, and that's my old friend and Connecticut staple, and just all around good band. So shout out to them. Listen to Black and Blue 2023. This is the year if you missed the last one, this is the one you don't miss. You get a little of everything. Tickets, are they on sale already?
Tickets are, there's a single day for Friday, single day for Saturday, and there's also a weekend pass.
Yeah, so, we want the weekend pass, everybody. Stop playing games. You come in Friday, you blow it out Friday night, you wake up hungover. You know, you do a blast, you do a turmeric shot, whatever you need to do to get you through Saturday. Then you got Sunday to go to church and swear you'll never do it again till the next one.
Yep.
Boom.
That's it. It's a wrap.
Yep. Boom. What else we got? Oh, I had heard about this next thing. It kind of caught me a little off guard, but Bane's back.
Bane's back.
Bane's back. Say that 3 times. Bane's back. Bane's back. Bane's back.
There it is.
But boom, when Armageddon is locked and loaded, boom. So this kind of caught me off guard and bugged me out because it was just shout out again, rest in peace to Stu. That was my man too, man. And shout out to the Bane family and everybody. But I was still, on that kind of thing. And then I saw that they were back. I thought this was a tribute show at first. Then I saw that it's, I guess, a reunion show, right? Or what would you call it? I don't know.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess Bane's back.
Yeah, so Bane's back, I guess. Yeah, Bane's back, everybody.
I don't know. And it's funny because I relate this, like we've been playing shows, and it's like I wouldn't say that we're back, the promise. I mean, we just get these opportunities. We get asked to play a show that makes sense for the band to get together and play again, Yeah. And I don't know if that's what's going on with Bane. I don't know if this is like a celebration type of a thing, or if the band is, back and they're going back on tour and writing songs and this and that. But yeah, man, I mean, June 17th, June 18th.
And that's a new club. I heard that's a cool new club up there. It's a big joint called Roadrunner.
Roadrunner, okay.
Yep, Boston, Mass. Mikey, my drummer, was talking about it. He says it's a big spot. It's a cool spot. It's new, apparently. And and we got opening up. We got Colin of Arabia. Shout out to that nut job. Shout out to him to still be up there, still shaking the internet up a little bit once in a while. I see him out there, but good to see him out there representing. And he's a madball guy. He'll always tell you that too.
Oh yeah.
But shout out to them for just playing shows again. You know, not that I don't even know if they ever broke up or anything, but boom, it's good to see some hometown people on the bill. Again, talking about the Brace War fam right there.
Yep.
And then who else we got? What you know about these guys, Busky?
Modern Life is War.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a Midwest band. They were around same time, you know, as like I remember playing with them with Bane and The Promise and Suicide File. Basically, a lot of these same bands you'll see on the flyer. So they were a Midwest band, Death Wish Records era. Don't really know much more about it than that.
I know people loved them. I don't really know much either, but they loved it. It's crazy that we lived in the together in the same.
Sure.
It's like the X-Men and shit. We like in different universe in the same time in different universes. You know what I
Definitely
mean?
played it at least 10 times with them, you know, but as far as knowing much about them other than that, I really don't, you know, for sure.
And then we got the fam and Stick to Your Guns, man. Shout out to them, man. Great band, good dudes. And again, they kill it, man. You know, they just kill it, and they're consistent. They're a tight band.
Yep.
You know, they got great, you know, the shows are packed. Good dudes, good energy, man. Shout out to them for, you know, sticking to their guns.
Yeah, totally.
And then what we got? What's this? So what's this? So what's this? Suicide File. What is that? Is that a band?
Suicide File. Yeah, they were man. Again, pretty short-lived Boston band at the time. Came up.
Heard of them.
Yeah, they came up kind of underneath that umbrella of Bane and American Nightmare, you know. So we did.
Were they in any other bands?
Oh man, yeah, the A Team. I don't know if you remember a band called the A Team.
I love that name. I don't remember them, but I want to bite that name.
I'm pretty sure some of those guys were in the A Team. Yeah, I'm not too sure about history beyond that, but really cool dudes. Jim Carroll, he played guitar in that band. He now he plays every once in a while. He plays with Burn. He lives here in Brooklyn now. He works at St. Vitus, so I run into him. Great dude. Really great musician. He's done a bunch of bands since then. But again, these guys were short-lived, but they did a lot of really, really cool, great stuff in that time. And there was just something about the band, you know, it was just that time and place thing that they hit. And that generation of hardcore kids just fucking loved it and they ate it up, you know, and it was pretty quick in and out. So I think this is one of those sort of reunions that makes sense, you know, because at that time Bane was, you know, playing and taking out a lot of their friends and putting on other bands. And it happened to be bands like this, Suicide File, Modern Life is War, that newer sort of version. So yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense. The whole lineup, you know, it makes perfect sense for Bane.
It sold out mega fast, and I think they even added another show, or they're adding one, or something like that. So,
2 nights, 17th and 18th of June.
Boom! Shout out to Bane, the fam. I guess Bane is back. Go check them out.
Yep.
Who else? We got some hometown heroes. Some. We
got Long Island.
A Strong Island in the motherfucker. First of all, everybody, you want to support the show? Hit the link right there. It'll take you to where you gotta go. Cop that merch. If you cop any merch, it goes right back into the show. Shout out to our Patreon. Even if it's a little slow at the moment, we're just getting ready because I'm in the middle of a move and so we're taking care of some family business, but we have a lot of stuff in store. We're going to keep feeding that, so keep it up. Everything is going back into the show. We got a lot of things, a lot of big plans. We ain't going nowhere. So we're taking things to another level, but we're going to do things right. So hit the link there, support the movement that supports the movement. You already know the deal, where the news brings you the news. That's what your boys are doing right here. We got Strong Island in the building. The famine Inzaguri. How you say that in Italiano? How the Italians say that? Inzaguri, right?
What do we got? LIHC shows. Yes, winter, spring 2023. Got to give a shout out to Scanlon. He's putting in a lot of work, you know, putting together a lot of these shows, and it's not just hardcore shows, although the name implies that, you know, as you look through this list, a lot of bands to read. So just do your best to read through it on your own here, but you'll see he's got it just covered between Silent Majority shows coming up, an Earth Crisis show coming up with One King Down.
Tsunami, Bane, Age of Apocalypse.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Slap shots in there, sheer terror. I Am
Yeah.
the Avalanche, which is pretty big here in Long Island. You know, Mortician even. So there's some death metal there. So
yeah.
Shout out to Scanlan. Shout out to Long Island Hardcore. You know, I mean, this is
great.
You know, this is the newer generation putting in the work, and it's good to see that, you know, again, there's some old familiar names in there, but there's also a bunch of names that, you know, fresh and new. So,
and there's a lot of stuff going on. So there's something for everybody. You got no excuses. Get out there. If you miss one day, you got something else to do. So let's go. Let's get out there and support. Look at to be able to even, you know, set that up it's crazy.
Huge.
To have, you know, to be able to organize that. Shout out to LI shows.
Yep.
You know, LI Hardcore show. Shout out to them.
Sure. And then we got Enziguri too.
Enziguri. That's Italiano for sure. That Stigma should have been in that band just because of that. But yeah, shout out to them. They got a new single, Keep Hope Alive, a lyric video. It's on YouTube. Make sure you go support the fam. Again, they've been grinding it, and they rep that New York, and they do it the right way, how it should be. They got the DNA right, and cool band, cool people, and Long Island. You know, man, if it wasn't for Long Island these later years, New York would be in a tough spot.
I know.
You know what I mean? Long Island is holding it down, you know?
Yeah,
I gotta say.
For sure. And we do have the lyric video for Enziguri here. So shout out to Davey for getting that over to us.
Oh, hell yeah.
And,
shout out to Davey. Hell yeah. Show that shit. I want to see that shit. I didn't even know we had it.
Right, I like the way I live. What? From negative to positive. Damn. Right, I like the way I live. What? From negative to positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to them, man. Cool shit. They got a video up now. Make sure you go check out the video, hit the like button, spread it. They're representing cool shit. I'm glad to see those little teasers for that, you know, for the new record. You know, you get a little glimpse of what's what. So that's the cool shit, man. They're doing it up, man. Shout out to them. And who else? We got this. This is a cool ass flyer, I gotta say. I wish we got that flyer. We got the image for this shit.
We do.
I like this.
Hell
this
yeah.
killed me.
Hell yeah.
Kingsland presents the Brooklyn Monarch, fucking in East Williamsburg, March 4th, 2023. 16 plus. Oh shit, I haven't seen one of those in a minute. 16 plus. Like, you know?
That means it's gonna get nasty in there.
Yeah, exactly. 16 plus $25, 30. But listen, we got. Talk to me, Busky. What we got here?
We got the Kings from the West Coast, Infest.
Yeah, they're OGs right there.
Oh, geez, hell yeah. Very cool to see them back over here. Death Cycle, which is a very cool band featuring our bro Ron, Metal Ron, and Gary from Kill Your Idols.
Yep. I know that was Kill Your Idol guys. And I want to say who else was in there? A couple different people. Yeah.
I want to say LaFada.
Yeah, LaFada was in that. I don't know if he's playing with it, but I know Long Island is deep in Death Cycle. You know, that's Long Island right there. But shout out to them. And ICU. Which ICU is this exactly?
I don't know, but I like that logo.
Yeah, because I see you. And then we got over here, Deja.
Yep.
Dope again. I like how that fucking font really sticks out.
Oh, it's dope.
Man.
Yeah. Tomoki knows the deal.
I gotta say, Tomoki, you motherfucker, shout out to fucking Tomoki, man. Those motherfuckers got that eye for fashion.
They do.
They got the eye for them that samurai precision.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what it is.
I like that, man. I'm jealous, man. Shout out to all that. But anyway, who else we got? And look at this wound, man. That's cool font too, man. Like,
definitely.
Some real old school. I don't even know old school, but like kind of different. Like it looked like slasher video.
Yeah, it's almost like Cannibal Corpse looking.
Yeah, exactly. Type. But it works good. It looks.
Yeah, I like it.
First of all, whoever made this fucking flyer killed it.
That's Gary Gilmore.
Gary Gilmore. Tell
Gary
me about
Gilmore.
of the Gilmores. No, I don't know who Gary Gilmore is.
Gary Gilmore, he's been doing flyers for a very long. He did a bunch of the old B&B Bowl, Super Bowl
Oh,
flyers.
all right. Shout out to
you've
Gary
definitely
Gilmore.
seen-
I'm
you've
bad with
definitely-
names, but I love it. You killing it. And we got Peace Test. I'm not familiar with them, but the whole layout,
Yep.
the colors, really dope fucking flyer. I gotta say, man, the artwork today is freaking demolishes all that old school shit. Even reenacting the old school shit is just next level, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I really fuck with this new shit. But the layout is dope. It looks 1,000% our world and 1,000% fucking can hang with any. This shit could be a poster in fucking 42nd Street. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's dope. Hell yeah.
Shit. So shout out to this. Go check that out. Fuck at the Kingsland, March 4th. What else we got? We got Chicago. Chicago been fucking in the representing a lot of bands coming out of there. And actually I always loved playing Chicago, but in the recent years, I love playing Chicago even more. They've been representing hard for Madball, I gotta say. Shout out to the Cobra Lounge and everybody out there. But we got Rumble Fest. First of all, I like that name. The Rumble, excuse me. The Rumble, anything with Rumble. Rumble in the Jungle. I fuck with that.
Yeah,
but,
Rumble.
The Rumble, July 21st to July 22nd. No bands yet, but you could check them out, follow them. The Rumble Chicago and on Twitter and Instagram. I don't know if you got any 411 of this.
I haven't yet, but I know in previous years it's always been a pretty amazing lineup. So any sort of a teaser, I'm sure is going to lead to a very pleasant revealing.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like, when you see a little bit of cleavage.
Yeah.
You're like, it makes you wonder, like, what?
A little bit of cleavage is like bad pizza. It's not that bad.
Yeah, a little bit of cleavage is almost worse than seeing the real thing, because it leaves your brain to sort of wander and wonder. I think that's what the Rumble's doing.
Yeah, my glass is half full. I don't know about yours, but whatever. Shout out to Blood Clot and Toby.
The Rumble right now is showing us some cleavage. So hopefully soon we'll get the big reveal and we'll see what's up on this.
Exactly.
But it's usually pretty dope.
Hopefully we'll have full titties soon for everybody to look at and see what's what. But all right. And we got what's this thing about? I seen this, but I don't know much about it. This In the Shadows.
So our good buddy Patrick Kitzel, who did Reaper Records, he has a book publishing company called Tribal Publishing. Recently put out the book that we talked about with Tim Lehigh, which was a really pretty expansive book on tattoo artist Tim Lehigh. One of his newest projects is this one called In the Shadows, which is about 600 pages. It's a 600-page book of basically New York City underground tattooing and the time that it was illegal, from the 60s until the 90s. There was a very familiar Lower East Side character by the name of Clayton Patterson, who documented a lot of this stuff. He's, got
OG.
an OG. He's got a film called Captured. You can probably, find it on the internet. But, he was a very important person in documenting the Lower East Side back in those days, of the street stuff, the crime stuff, the gang stuff, the illegal stuff. So this is a book that Patrick has been working alongside of Clayton with for a couple of years now, which basically just sort of curated and put all that stuff into a book. So
yeah, it's great for if you want to give something for a bar mitzvah or a sweet 16.
Absolutely,
like you were saying, you were like, yo, it's a criminals, drug addicts, but really cool shit. Really, like, I mean, I didn't even know Kitzel had anything to do with it. Shout out to Kitzel for doing this and just he got with the right person. That's an OG right there.
Yeah,
I know a lot involved with a lot of bands. Happen also falling in that category in early tattooing and again, I'm glad that I was part of catching basically my first getting tattooed when it was still illegal. So I'm still part of that fucking.
Sure.
I'm glad to be part of that fucking part of New York history at least.
Yeah, for sure. And Gator, excuse me, Gator. We've got a really cool clip of the flip through of the book if you want to show that, and it'll give you an idea of some of the content. But you'll see, you know what I mean? It's all very, very heavy, very well written, great imagery, you know, and this is all at a time where this shit was illegal. This was underground, you know, this was a different culture,
Yeah,
you know,
cool
so
shit.
definitely check this out. Like we said, it's been a couple years in the making. I'm always there to help, you know, wrangle a little bit of stuff that I can together with him. So I know the amount of work and effort that goes into these things, you know, and it's definitely worth checking out. So you can check it out, tribalbooks.net. It's available for pre-order now. And there's going to be some cool events coming up in New York City, you know, to sort of promote the book and stuff. So just keep your eye out for that.
Yeah, go get that shit. And everybody out there, if you want to support the show, you can do that very easily. Right now, go to casatherock.com, cop some merch, hit the link right there. Listen, even if you don't buy anything, you could repost, you could comment on the YouTube pages. Make sure you subscribe to everything we put out. The more you subscribe and the more you comment, the more our podcast and our show gets put in the mix with everybody else's stuff. But right now we got t-shirts, snapbacks that are printed in-house. So if you don't get, the minute you order, if you don't get it by tomorrow, it's because a robot didn't pack it. It was probably Gator Food who packed it. So with that being said, support the movement that supports the movement. Everything goes back to the show. There you go. And also, your boy's working, and again, I'm all about that culture, and I'm really psyched. I'm about to drop a new show. It's called The Heavy Collective. Basically, we go around connecting the dots with the cannabis culture and music around the United States and hopefully one day the universe. But we got a little teaser there. Gator Food, hit them with that. But check that out. This is for all you smokers and tokers out there.
Welcome to Smoking Word TV.
GC is kind of right at the point of ready to be.
Wow. You guys got a real green thumb.
Yeah. So
That thumb stays green, right? Yeah.
mitigating them as soon as possible.
And is there certain rooms you find sweet spots in a room? Is
Oh,
there
yeah,
such
absolutely,
thing? Yeah.
absolutely,
I was
for
curious because I know in music, in the studio, there's sweet
Yeah,
spots in the studio,
for sure.
so I was wondering.
Especially here in the greenhouse.
Definitely look out for that. I'm really psyched on it. Right now, everybody, we got Denver. We had to kick it off with Denver. Shout out to Team Denver, Swiss and the fam out there. Time Heist, you already know the deal. And then, listen, New York City, Boston, your boys are coming. So look out for the Heavy Collective coming to your town, connecting the dots with the best smoke and the best music and the best, who knows what you got, pizza? Bring it. We're going to fuck it. We'll be about it. But I'm really psyched about it. Some really cool shit happening. And boom, what else we got?
Stop. The hustle don't stop.
Never. We about here. Even more. We're at 2.0 everything. Even more. Now, listen, if you think I was on a mission before, forget about it. It's on. So everybody stay tuned. Catch up if you can catch up.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got? We got some new shit over here.
We do. We've got something I think you'll like. A little
Yeah.
Colossal Man.
Yeah, first of all, I love the name, not just because it's a name of the song. It's just a dope.
Yep.
It reminds me of Stigma, you know, and anything with Stigma, I think of OG, New York hardcore, and boom. Nothing says more hardcore than everything about this. Colossal Man demo. First of all, to see demo, I love still seeing that. Because you know what demo says? Yo, listen, I just got hair on my dick. Yep. You understand? Lick it, check me out. All right, hair on my cooch, whatever you got there. But you know what I mean? The first wave of saying, look it, we're here and we're here to be, we're contenders.
Yeah.
You know, not trying to be like, oh, I've been here. I'm some old school shit. You know,
It's funny too, because the demo, the older the band gets, the better they become, right? They become better musicians. The recordings become better. The layouts become better. But for some reason, everybody always wants to go back to that demo.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter what band you're in, everybody wants to be like, why don't you play the demo anymore?
Yeah, exactly.
The demo was so much better. It's funny how the demo really is, you know what I mean? It's like, it's one of the most important things about your fucking career. You know, it really does sort of set you up in a way.
And it definitely under the, I'll just say under the New York hardcore umbrella, to say I had a demo first is kind of like, it's like your first legit stripe.
Yeah.
Not that you gotta have one, but it's a good one to have. You know what I mean? It's like saying I was able to record on reel before. That, you know,
digital.
I don't want to do it ever again, but I'm glad I did it.
Yep.
But shout out to Colossal, man. You know, it's groovy mid-tempo stuff. I haven't heard it. It sounds everything up my alley. I got to check this shit out. I haven't had a chance, but I got a lot of homework to do. But go check them out. We also got coming out of Barcelona, Spain. I haven't heard this, but Bait. I love the name already. That's a great name. And and it's called LP. Right?
LP.
That's great.
That's it. Yep.
And what it says is some punk style. You know, I gotta hear it. It says some catchy stuff. I like the imagery, it's dope, and I like the name, man. The name is real cool.
Yep.
So
that's what caught me. This popped up somewhere in my radar. I like the name. I like the cover. I went to their Bandcamp. They'd been around for 4 years at this point. I'd never heard them. So I played it and it ripped. You know, it was one of those things that you hit play and within 10 or 15, 20 seconds, you can either hit skip or stop. Yeah. You know, this one I didn't. I just let the record play. And last I knew, the record was over. And I was like, damn, that's a fucking good record. So shout out to Bait. Shout out to Barcelona, Spain for holding it down.
Barcelona, and they have a Bandcamp. Make sure you hit their Bandcamp at bait.bandcamp because I especially when you see that Bandcamp, because I think it shows like again, that's like the trenches. That's the first stage of that trench life right
Real
there.
hustle.
So exactly that's like we're here and you're gonna start earning your way up, up that ladder. So it's cool to see that. So go support them. And what else we got here? We got Big Laugh. I haven't heard this either, but what you know about this? They got something new, Consume Me. It's from Milwaukee. Speaking of Milwaukee, shout out to my brother Ezek who's out there.
Oh yeah.
So, but we got Big Laugh. So, what? Tell me about them. What you know about them?
This is new on Revelation Records. So anybody that follows the Revelation Records catalog, definitely check this out. We all know Revelation flips things up from time to time. You know, they're known for the obviously New York Youth Crew thing back in the day, but this is just some modern sort of punk influence hardcore from Milwaukee. You know, so it's got a little different flavor, and being on Revelation Records, I'm sure there's some old heads and young dudes out there, chicks, whichever, would appreciate this. So yeah, check it out. Rev HQ, you can pick up, I don't know, a bunch of pre-order stuff and all that. So check that out.
Yeah, and we got over here the Making Noise again. We were just talking about them earlier. The OGs, All Out War.
Yep.
Listen, I was telling you before, I'm so psyched for them, and I'm psyched that they're getting the props that they should be getting. And I saw them on the cover. I don't know if it was Decibel or something. But like again, I got that feeling inside that I was like, like one of us got that. It's somebody from our DNA. In there, representing and still being recognized. You know what I mean. So and again, they've been everywhere. They've been playing a lot. I haven't got to see them yet. I want to try to get them on the show. Hopefully, we could get them on the show one way or another on the Smoking Word. Even on here, I want them to jump on here and get us up to speed. But were you able to catch any of them?
Man, have I seen? Yeah, I actually did. I saw them last month at the Integrity New York show.
Oh yeah.
And they're all, they're all out war. They've been one of my favorite bands since day one. They're just amazing. And there's a handful of bands who every record that comes out, I buy it no matter what. Hatebreed's on that list, Crowbar, Madball, All Out War is also on that list. No matter what, I buy the record. Whether I like it or not, it doesn't matter. They get my money. Yeah. So this record's amazing. I've listened to it at least a dozen times since it came out last week, and it's fucking All Out War. If you love them, you're gonna love this.
Yeah, I'm psyched that they're doing their thing, and I need that double X long sleeve. I'm just saying, I'm throwing it out there. And I always love the font. Everything about them hard. Shout out to that Upstate fucking water. You already know the deal. Yep. Polluted. But everybody, listen. Make sure you go support All Out War. The OGs representing. Again, I'm psyched. A lot of shows happening. And also, I also want to shout out. We just got off a tour with Life Agony. It's their 30-year anniversary of River Runs Red. A real big shout out to them for taking us out there because they could have took anybody out. They wanted to do what they did back then and kind of get that vibe. And we had a blast. Shout out to Mina. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to all of them, Alan. Everybody. Again, great shows. And I was able to catch a little bit of it. Look out for Mina on the Smoking Word coming. It's coming. So we're going to turn that shit up. A shout out to Mina for fucking, you know what time it is, for fucking killing that shit. But I got to we had a blast. I was running around with the camera. I wanted to catch something so everybody could, get a little taste of that 30-year celebration. And it was our first time back on the other side in 3-4 years. So I was also excited to be back.
Dope.
So, but before we get out of here, we're gonna play that shit on the way out. But before we get out of here, again, shout out to everybody showing love. Your boy is good, and look out for more shit to come. But Busky, anything on the way out? Anything you want to say? Or
I think
whatever?
we're good until next week. Shout out to you for being here through everything and holding it down and keeping this thing moving. That's what this is all about, is 1 foot forward and just making the best of everything we got. So shout out to everybody for checking it out. Linktree.com, linktr.ee-Smoking Word TV. Hit that. And the deal. We'll be here next week.
Yeah, everybody. And again, yo, Pop, I love you. This one's for you. Shout out to Life for Agony. And we leave you with this. You already know the deal. The spot where the news brings you the news. Till next week, we got something coming for you. We out.
Word. Peace. Much love.
Hey. Day one, we just got into London. Got picked up right now. Getting head to the venue. You already know what time it is. Madball Life for Agony today. London. We in the building.
You are lost everyday faith. Free my silence, I'll never betray. These are the streets where men are made. Where my values are sometimes played. Into temptation, I dwell for days. And I can't stop, won't stop.
What's up, everybody? Day 2, Birmingham. We just got in. Yesterday was off the hook, London. Birmingham. Let's see what time it is. Where we at?
What's up? We're in Birmingham right now. We're gonna go check out Tara Who's on stage.
Tara who?
Tara Who?
What's up, bitches? Finally, it's coming home.
Rob, where we at?
Yo, we're at Nottingham, and I'm in the best mood.
I love sports.
What up, fam? I don't know what day it is, but we on our way to Manchester. What's up, everybody? Hoya Rock coming at you for the Hard Corner. We are live in London, and I got my brother for how many years?
Over 20 years.
Over 20 years. The OG, my brother, Wemmer from Knuckle Dust, Iron Out. But today, he's doing the Iron Out thing. What's up, Wemmer?
What's going on, man? Yeah.
Look it. Yeah, definitely. Everybody who don't know, we've been boys for 100 years. The first people we touched down in London with, was basically Knuckle Dust and fucking the business, so you already know the DNA. But today's about that fucking ironed out shit. So what's going on with Ironed Out? It's, you know, obviously we're back after a couple of years of a vacation. What's up with Ironed Out?
Yeah, we recorded 3 new songs during COVID.
Oh, all right.
One of them we released about a year ago called Always Be a Foe. And
Is that the video?
Yeah, always, yeah.
All right, go check out that video and make sure you hit the like. It's on YouTube, by the way. It's dope.
And then we've got another song coming out called No Lacking, which also has a video. That's coming out this month.
All right.
And then we got one last song called The Smoke that we're recording a video for in around March. So it should be out around April.
Okay, look at you. Got a lot of new music coming out. Knuckle Dust. I know everybody wants to know about Knuckle Dust. They sprinkle the Knuckle Dust, you know, flavor around once a year, twice, 3 times a year. It's always fam. You know what's up. Shout out to them. But what's the future? Some shows? You got some shows planned, or what's the deal? The next move?
Yeah, we just got some weekenders planned. Like, we all work in that, so it's hard to tour all the time. But we just want to get some, like, you know, 4-dayers in over a weekend when we can.
Good shit. Make sure, keep your eye out. You got an Instagram. Let them know the Instagram, or everywhere they could go check your shit out.
Okay, you've caught me out now. But yeah, if you go, if you search Ironed Out on Instagram or Facebook, it will come up.
Boom, there you go. Listen, Iron Out, my brother Wemmer, London. You know what time it is. The hardcore in the building.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Why you cuffing in my face, bro?
This is it.
Joey, where we at? Where we at?
Fucking Milton Keynes, bitch.
How many years? How many years we're celebrating?
Well, 39 years.
39 years, but this tour's 30 years.
30 years.
Life Agony,
30 years.
Last Day.
Madball.
You get a little rest.
By the way, I gotta say, it's hard following Madball.
Come on, Hoya!
We're celebrating 30 years of the record that put you guys on the map.
Right.
How's it feel 30 years later?
It's amazing that we could still be talking about it. Honestly, none of us had any idea what the future would bring. In fact, I had just graduated school and I had to make a choice whether to go into art or music, and I said, this music shit won't last 6 months. Let me jump in the van, and here we are 30 years later.
You fucked up but in the right way, in the worst of right way, I know. Look out, you already know the deal. Mad music, comics, everything. Hardcore alumni. 30 years.